Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedge Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. So here we are on this wedgie-like pattern. My primary pattern currently, pathway. If price is trying to say that this was the ABC correction and that the correction is done, then what we need is a breakout past this white line. And that breakout would signal the continuation of this, which currently looks like a three-wave ABC, into an impulse. One, two, three, four, five. So a breakout is needed to have the price go past this point. Therefore, this line represents a resistance. If we look at the MACD in a 4-hour chart, I've already drawn this early in the morning. If we do get a breakout, we need the MACD to curve back around and rise. And this rise in the MACD pattern will allow a breakout. Maybe much to many dismay, this is not what I want. I don't want this breakout. Not right now. The reason is because if we get this breakout now, it looks like a very half done kind of correction to me. Yes, we could have an ABC, but boy, I think it would be far more bullish if we could actually finish this wedge. If we could complete this wedge, A, B, C, D, and E, it would just fit a lot better. And more importantly to me, it'll complete this wedge pattern, which is very bullish. And if this could be completed, it would just look so much more bullish. Consider it like getting a flu shot. One more lower low. And if this does happen in this region, it might even do a panic spike. That'll even be better. The reason why I say that'll even be better is not because I'm a masochist. It's because quite often you get what's called a bull wick. Where price will spike down and come right back up. And if it does spike down, it's always good to go fishing. Maybe putting a small buy limit order here. See if it'll go a little lower just for the heck of it. A limit buy order there in case this flashes down and up again. And these can be filled. I've gotten many a bite that way, expecting a bull wick. So no, I'm not a masochist, but rather I know as an analyst from my experience far better to take a flu shot, quote unquote, type of a one more lower low, have your cash ready to deploy here, and have it complete this and rise up. So my buy zone will be right there. Another buy zone will be right there, overlapped. So the cash I have at hand, I'll be casting my buy ladders in these zones. I guess in a way, selfishly, yet I would love to have a lower lows. You're not going to see these 8,000, 9,000 levels after the correction is done, probably for quite a while. Now, I also wanted to share this with you. I like Chase Mill. I think it's very smart, very entrepreneurial. Started in Bitcoin very early, speaks very well, argues quite well, debates well. But also, I think he knows a little bit about Bitcoin. And this chart in his Twitter shows the following. Based on the 200-day moving average, and he got this from bitcoin.kn, based on the 200-day moving average, we are at 1.32 times the 200-day moving average if we go to 9,400 or so. That means we will be undervalued to the ratio of the 200-day moving average. If in February we decline a little more, we will be very undervalued. And then maybe sometime in February, which I think would be a pretty good timing, although I don't forecast time, it starts rising again. Go to June, go to about 21,000. It'll be about almost twice, 1.9 to the 200-day moving average. Fast forward into the future to December of 2018, 115,000. At that point, we'll be very overvalued. Good time to take profits. My number is around 70,000. So I thought this to be very interesting. And when you get to, we got as high as 12.8 times the 200-day moving average, 12.8 fold. When we get six-fold of a 200-day moving average, that's a very good prime time for another sizable correction. But I think it'll be more in between these two, in my opinion. So I thought this chart to be very interesting, very informative and helpful. So going back to my zone of buys, if we can distribute that zone of buys from 9,000-ish to 6,500, I'm not saying it's going to go to 6,500. No, not at all. Just have it ready, the gunpowder, cash ready to buy these dips if, capital I, capital F, if that's what happens. Because based on the support zones, it may touch these zones. And as an analyst with cash to buy, I will be looking very deliciously for these areas. And when you buy, remember, you don't buy everything all at once. You ladder in your buys. All right. So yesterday we had a really very good turnout for the group coaching sessions, and there were just so many questions I could barely get through, not even a quarter of it, I don't think. Having said that, I think I will be holding these group sessions maybe twice a month, beginning in February, and I will hold it one for beginners and one for more intermediate advanced traders who have background in technical analysis or quite a bit of background in trading and investing. And that trading and investing level could be for these intermediate to advanced people. The group coaching session will focus on buy and sell setup tactics. And I'm thinking maybe we can even do a few live trading or live setups. And that I'm sure could take hours and hours and hours, but it'll be for an hour and a half where these trade setups can be dissected, analyzed, and understood and shared. And at the same time, so here we go, I'll be announcing these beginner and advanced group coaching sessions for February, and that announcement will come out soon. Also, I continue to one-on-one coach a lot of Steamians and YouTubers, and I will look forward to seeing if you think you can also benefit from a few sessions with me where I can help truncate your learning curve and help accelerate the Elliott wave counting as well as chart pattern recognition proficiency. Please do give me a contact. Maybe I can help. I'm pretty confident that there would be some ways that I would be able to help regardless of your level. And that would be at the email address of hedging_crypto@yahoo.com. So I think February will be a very exciting month. And soon that month will arrive. And as I've continuously said consistently, the correction that we are in right now, this too shall pass. As it did in September, as it did in July, as it did in prior corrections. I hope last but not least, I hope I have earned the right to ask you for the consideration of your upvotes. Also, I would encourage you to mute every one of the haters, the people who are putting in non-productive comments. Just simply mute them out. And I know a lot of you are getting downvoted just for commenting. No worries. I know it's not a good experience to be downvoted, but I think given that our followers for the blog is growing every day, we are well past 18,300 followers. I can assure you that the followers for these downvoters are not growing. And that means that they're not growing because people don't follow for bad content. Followers follow for good content, content that they find informative, helpful, useful. The followers for these downvoters, the number of followers that they have is remaining static. There's a limitation to hate. They may possess some steam power to downvote, but they don't possess more than the followers and the community of Steam It. It doesn't work that way. for them. And they're going to get tired of it. Because once we hit 20,000 plus followers, it'll be, in my opinion, a new stage for this blog. And I very much look forward to taking that journey with you. I greatly appreciate the support and the reads that you provide. And let's keep moving forward. And MIH, make it happen. Once again, thank you and have a great day.